Hey there, how's it going, guys? This is Leon Mooky, and I'm back with another part of What If Izuku Was the Son of Delsin Rowe. This is part 6. In the last part, everyone began their, combat training with Izuku fighting against Bakugo and Ochako going against Ida. With that, Bakugo began realizing that what he was doing was wrong. Not only that, Izuku began losing control somewhat. With that, everyone else's, matches go somewhat similar. However, Izuku was soon stopped by Shoto. With that said, let's get into this, shall we, guys? As Izuku looks behind him and sees the white and blue and red-haired boy with the scar on the left side of his face, with saying, "Yo, Shoto Todoroki, right? Son of the Ijiro Todoroki, and that would be Endeavor, the number 2 hero. Nice to finally meet you, man." As he offers his hand to Shoto, with Shoto not really saying anything, saying, "Are you really Delsin Rowe's son? Or are you not really using your real name?" As soon Bakugo begins saying, "Huh? What the hell are you trying to say, you damn?" As Izuku saying, "Cool it, Kachan." As Izuku begins saying, "Yes, I am the son of Falcon, the number 3 hero, Delsin Rowe. And my name is really Izuku Rowe. Just letting you know about that, Todoroki. But heck, I was actually looking forward to meeting you since Fuyumi told me about you." With soon, Shoto's eyes began widening, saying, "How the hell do you know my sister?" With even Bakugo saying, "Wait, you know the daughter of the number 2 hero as well? What the hell? Why didn't you tell me? Because you never asked." With Bakugo getting annoyed at that answer, saying, "She helped me out once. And then after that, a couple months or so, we've been friends. And she wanted me to get to know you too. So yeah. So, since we're classmates, why don't we become friends?" As Izuku offered a handshake to Shoto, with Shoto saying, "I'm not interested in making friends. I have no reason to." With soon Shoto going off on his own, back to change out of his hero costume. With soon Izuku saying, "Damn, Fuyumi was not kidding about him being distant. But hell, but being this distance? There's something going on that I don't even know about." As Izuku soon thinks this to himself. With that, the day ends and everybody soon heads back home. With soon Delsin heads, with Izuku getting back home saying, "I'm home. Anybody here?" As Inko's saying, "Welcome back, sweet. How was your second day?" As Izuku saying, "Well, stressful, but, let's just say I'm friends with Kachan again, so that's a plus." As saying, "Oh, that's so great. I'm glad to hear that." With soon Izuku saying, "Is Dad home?" As saying he hasn't came back home just yet, but he should be. I mean, he did say he was going to be off. He was going to have some time off today. With Izuku saying, probably. He wouldn't miss that out. He's kind of lazy sometimes, but that's only sometimes." With soon, he hears somebody coming through the door, as it being Delsin, of course, is saying, "Yo, Dad." With Delsin saying, "Oh, hey, Izuku, how's it going?" As soon, Izuku noticed that Delsin's hiding something, saying, "Okay, Dad, what is it?" As Delsin internally thinking, "Okay, can't tell him that I met with Katsuki's dad, and also I can't, but I do have to tell him about this. If I don't, and if I keep on holding on to it, he's going to notice." As soon, Delsin cleared his throat, saying, "I think the two of you might want to meet me in the kitchen for this." As soon, they all sit in the dining room in front of the kitchen. As soon, Inko saying, "What is it, Delsin?" with Izuku saying, "What's going on, Dad? You're not the kind of person to be so secretive." Well, secretive a lot when you can't even keep secrets that much. Saying, "Okay, that hurts, but all right, let's explain." On my way back home, I saw that Misaru basically got off work, so the two of us went out for drinking later on this afternoon. As she's saying, "Seriously, this early?" As Dad, dude, okay, come on, just hear me out. I just need to talk to him since we haven't seen each other in a while. With me mostly going on patrols and taking care of a couple of villains. But that's not the reason what I'm talking about. I had to head back to my agency, and turns out I basically met with Endeavor. With soon Izuku saying, "Wait, the number 2 hero is at your agency?" That's not all. With him soon explaining the reason why he was at his agency, saying a Quirk marriage with his second oldest child being his daughter, Fuyumi Todoroki. She's currently working as a school teacher. Is saying, "I know who she is. She's a friend of mine." And saying, "Wow, that makes things quite easier." With Izuku soon freaking out, saying, "Dad, you didn't." With Inko saying, "Delsin, you..." Hold on. I did not agree to it. As hang on, allow me to explain even more. As back a couple hours later at Delsin's hero agency in his office, saying, "So let me get this straight. You want your second oldest child, your daughter, who's currently a school teacher at an elementary school, to marry my son, who's only 15 years old. Do I get that straight?" And saying, "It's only natural. I know that seems crazy, but I believe that this is the chance for both of us to get the upper hand on All Might. And maybe our future grandchild would have a chance to become the true number 1 hero." With soon Delsin began laughing like crazy as he continued laughing, even beating on his desk with Endeavor saying, "Are you done?" With Delsin basically saying, "Wait, hold on," as he continued laughing, with soon a couple tears coming out, wiping them from his eyes, saying, "Okay, that's funny as hell. You think I really care about being the number 1 hero here in Japan? I'm completely complacent being the number 3 hero." As soon Endeavor getting pissed, "Oh, I know. You care more about being the number 1 hero in the States than you do here in Japan." Saying, "Well, yeah. You forget, the United States has a really high crime rate, worse than here in Japan. And it's mostly thanks to our beloved symbol of peace as we know him. So yeah, I'm not going to change that anytime soon because I prefer if this country stays somewhat peaceful. That's what I'm saying. So that's why I always go to the States and continue becoming the number 1 hero there. As for the whole Quirk marriage thing, no chance in hell I'm going to force my son to do this. I mean, if it's up to him, then maybe yeah. But it's his choice. I'm not just going to force this on him when he's not even here. That's something I'll talk to him about this, and if he wants it, then okay. If he doesn't, you better not come with this again, Endeavor. Is that understood?" After this, Delsin saying, my sidekicks will see you out." As a couple of Delsin's sidekicks soon come in and escort Endeavor out of his agency. With that, Delsin finally finished what he explained, with Izuku saying, "So it's my choice. You won't accept unless I accept on my own free will." As with Delsin saying, "Yeah, you're your own kid, Izuku. You're your own person. And you're growing up to be a quite amazing young man. So it only makes sense that you should decide on what you want for your future, not the other way around. You got it?" After this, Izuku soon was in deep thoughts. As he began thinking, I'll think about it. Just, can you give me some time to think? As soon saying, sure, take all the time you need. You can even keep this on hold forever if you feel like it. I'm totally okay with it, man. As Izuku saying, thanks, Dad. As he placed his hand on his father's shoulders. As he head up to his room. As soon, Inko saying, you really believe in Izuku this much? Saying, he's had girlfriends before, and most of them didn't even want him for him. Mostly due to his status as him being the son of the number 2 hero, or either due to him just looking like a bad boy and shit like that. However, that doesn't last long when people realize that most bad boys become villains nowadays. As she began saying, well, you didn't become one, didn't you? As Delsin couldn't help but blush, saying, guess not. With the married couple soon smiling at each other. As soon after, Izuku is in his room as he has his phone out, as he was about to text Fuyumi and as, however, decides to just skip it and basically call her instead, saying if she has any free time later on this evening, with her basically saying she does. With that, soon Fuyumi, as they go to the usual, coffee cafe that they go to hang out from time to time, with Izuku in his casual clothes, toboggan, jacket and jeans as usual, with her saying, sorry if I kept you waiting, with Izuku saying, nah, just got here about 10 minutes or so. But you just getting off work or something? Saying, oh yeah, it's still early in the year, so I had to still take care of a couple of paperwork. With Izuku saying, I get that from a teacher. With soon she saying, so what's the reason why? Saying, have you talked to your dad anytime? As saying, no, I haven't had much time due to me working, so okay. So I guess I should be the one to tell you this before he does. As saying, wait, did you meet with my dad? Wait, no, nothing like that. Actually, your dad met with my dad and proposed a Quirk marriage. As saying, wait, what? With soon he begins explaining the situation. As Fuyumi is completely dumbfounded at the brazenness of her own father, as she just started as working as a teacher now and worked so hard to get this position, and now she believes that her own father's trying to take that away from her. With soon Izuku saying, Fuyumi, you okay? Saying, yeah, I'm fine. So what did you... I'm not going to accept unless you're willing to. Saying, wait, what? I mean, if you don't want to, I don't want to. Personally, I'm still training as a hero. And personally, just already having a fiance is crazy enough. Just think of the goddamn scandal that would happen. As she soon begins thinking, okay, I guess that wouldn't be quite crazy. If anything, I probably wouldn't even have much time to myself, or my students or even co-workers would basically be bombarded by photographers in the media, as saying, exactly. So I think there's only one aspect we can do. Is she again saying, I agree. With Izuku saying, don't go with it, as Fuyumi saying, we wait. With soon Izuku saying, wait, what? As saying, what? You didn't... No, ain't like that. I figured that you didn't want the whole drama and everything. Saying, well, yeah, but you're still going through school, and I just started as a teacher. So it would cause a scandal, but if we basically wait on this, I'm pretty sure my father is not really that patient, but I think he can wait on this. As Izuku thinks, you gotta be kidding me. Are you saying you don't? Wait, no, I'm not saying that at all. I mean, you are beautiful and amazing and smart as hell. But as soon Fuyumi began blushing after hearing that, saying, as soon even Izuku began blushing. Wait, sorry, I didn't mean to say it like that so bluntly. I mean, I do end up saying things without thinking because my brain begins overloading. And it's saying, it's okay, but I can wait, just like you, if you're willing. And saying, yeah, all right, fine, I can wait too, at least until I graduate UA, because honestly, I do not need the headache while still becoming a student. After this, she's saying, well, thanks for telling me this, Izuku. Saying, sure, Fuyumi, catch you later. And I've already paid for your drinks, so you have nothing to worry about. And saying, thanks. With soon Izuku leaving the shop, as Fuyumi couldn't help but feel a little bit pissed, a little bit, saddened, and also a little bit happy at the same time. As these flurry emotions couldn't help but confuse her, but she didn't mind whatsoever. With soon Izuku, the next day, everything goes somewhat similar, as there are tons of reporters at UA basically wanting to see if All Might really is a teacher at the prestigious school. With soon many of the reporters notice that Izuku is, Izuku Rowe, son of the number 2 hero, Falcon. As Izuku saying, God damn it, why of all times? Why now? As soon Bakugo saying, get out of my way, you damn hound dogs. As soon Izuku saying, thanks a lot, Kachan, I needed that. Saying, you get so damn annoyed when those things are around. Why don't you just threaten them? I'm not an asshole, unlike you. Saying, you want to say that again, Deku? I'm not an asshole like you. With Izuku messing with Bakugo and Bakugo getting more and more pissed off at his childhood friend as they make it into UA. But soon, everybody began talking about all the reporters outside in class. With soon, even Shoto actually glared daggers straight at Izuku. As Izuku kind of realized why he would be doing that, saying, shit, he must have heard. There's no reason he would be glaring me with that of ice daggers at my ass. After this, Izuku tried to keep himself cool and calm and collected and just head to his seat as usual. With soon Aizawa coming in the door, as he soon tells everybody to shut up and soon also tells them that and gives them their results during their training exercise yesterday. As he soon basically looks at Bakugo and saying, Bakugo, you have great talent and you're quite skilled with your quirk. Don't let this one loss get you down. Got it? And as Bakugo saying, yeah, I won't let it get to me, because I still plan on beating this loser one of these days. And as Izuku saying, good luck with that, Kachan. With Izuku still having his feet on his desk, as Aizawa began saying, Ro, get your feet off the desk immediately. Saying, oh yeah, sorry sir. After getting his feet off the desk, soon Aizawa asking, Ro, can you explain why you were trying to kill Bakugo for a split second? As soon everybody was still looking at Izuku and kind of curious about that, as Izuku saying, it's hard to explain. Probably just getting in the heat of the moment, as even Izuku has no idea why he was actually trying to kill Bakugo, as he was kind of worried for himself too. With soon Aizawa saying, well, make sure it doesn't happen again. Got it? You got a strong quirk. Don't let you losing in the moment dictate basically overcloud your actions. Got it? as Izuku saying, yes, sir. With that, he soon went over everyone else's and basically saying, now it's time for something important for your homeroom class. That will dictate your future. With soon, everybody began getting worried, thinking that maybe one of them is going to get expelled or another quirk evaluation test. With soon, as I was saying, you need to choose a class rep, so get to it. After this, everybody began voting for themselves, saying that they'll be class rep, that they want to be class rep. With soon, Izuku saying, normally being class rep would be a pain in the ass for a normal school, having to deal with an entire classroom full of assholes. However, in UA or another hero school, being a class rep shows that you have good qualifications as a hero and team leader in situations. So it only makes sense. As for me, I'm the lone wolf kind of type. So no way in hell that I would want to become class rep. As Izuku thinks this with a smug smile on his face. But soon, Ida began explaining that they should basically vote for each other, as many of them were kind of hesitant given that they barely know each other after all. With Ida soon saying, and that makes it even more clear that the person that has the most votes deserves to be the class rep. As soon as I was saying, whatever, just make sure you get it done before the first period truly begins. Soon after, everybody began voting, with Izuku actually voting for Ida, thinking he would be a better candidate, if anything. As all the votes were now tallied up, the person with the most votes being Izuku, and the person with the second highest votes being both Momo and Ida, as they both had to choose in a tie-breaking, with Izuku suggesting rock, paper, scissors, which may be childish, but better than nothing. After that, the two played rock, paper, scissors, with Ida actually becoming the vice rep of Class 1A. With soon, Momo was kind of disappointed that she didn't even get the chance, with Izuku internally began screaming, "You've got to be shitting me!" But on the outside, he seems calm, cool, and collective, but still somewhat a bit of annoyed that he's the class rep. With soon as I was saying, okay then, looks like you got the class rep all ready to go. After saying that, President Mike soon entered the classroom saying, alright everyone, it's time for your first period being English. Who's ready? With that, almost all the tension in the air basically just faded away with President Mike just showing up. As after a couple more periods, it was time for lunch, with Izuku basically kind of annoyed the fact that he is class rep, thinking that Ida or possibly even Momo would have been better candidates than him after all. With Ochako saying, you sure about that, Deku? Why don't you want to be class rep? Saying, I'm the lone wolf type, and I like to worry more about myself than I had to worry about others. That's just the kind of person I am. As soon, Bakyo saying, that's surprising coming from the person that will always do whatever it takes to save others. As saying, hey, there's a difference between wanting to save others and then being responsible for others. After hearing this comment, Kaibara soon walked by saying, you shouldn't be complaining about that, Rowe. I mean, you would be the better choice given your personality after all. With soon saying, Kaibara, what the hell are you saying? Because after all, I did vote for you, dude. With soon even Ida saying, I agree as well. I voted for you too. You have great judgment, and you may do have that of a laid-back personality, but you're always blunt, saying that you'll always be there for other people. And you have the great qualities of a leader. With Izuku saying, but I seriously voted for you, Ida. I mean, you're part of the Ida family, the Ingenium, and most likely related to Ingenium, right? As soon, Bakugo, hearing this, saying, wait, you're related to a hero too, Four Eyes? As soon, as Ochako saying, wait, you're loaded, Ida? As soon, Ida saying, I live a modest life, and no, I am not loaded, Uraraka. As, for example, I am related to Ingenium. Thank you for noticing that, Rowe. As the current Ingenium is my older brother, and being part of that family and agency, I've realized that there are people who are worthy who want the job, and then there are people who are worthy for the job more than anything. That's why I believe you're the better candidate. As saying, are you sure it's not because I'm the son of the number 2 hero? Saying, it has nothing to do with that. During the entrance exam, you had great execution to try and save Uraraka. And not only that, you have great determination and strength to do what's necessary. Even during training practice, sure, you might have put your teammates and even the bomb at risk, but you took the necessary steps to try and get victory, even if there was at least a 50-50 risk involved. With Izuku saying, well, it was more of a, 20-80 kind of risk, if I'm going to be honest. After internally saying this, soon alarms began going off around the cafeteria, with soon somebody Ida began asking, what's going on? Has this ever happened before? With soon a third year began saying, this shows that there's been an intruder on the campus. This has never happened in the years that's gone on in UA. With soon everybody began freaking out with trying to exit out of the cafeteria. With Izuku began thinking, well, shit. Great. You know what? Screw this. I'm out. As he activates his quirk and creating a whirlwind around his feet. With soon Ida saying, Ro, what are you? Just keep going. I'm going to try and see what's really going on. As he looks around the cafeteria and soon finds his way to the window, as he thinks, you've got to be shitting me. It's those damn reporters. They got into the school. So damn annoying. As soon Izuku was about to scream as loud as he can, where everybody can hear him, and say that it's not a villain attack or any intruders, it's just the media outside. They just found a way on campus and that's it. Nothing more, nothing less. Now get over yourselves. With that, soon one of the students around the windows and a couple others began to confirm what Izuku said was true. After that, everybody began walking through the exits in a calm and orderly fashion. With that, Izuku soon lands back down, saying, seriously, how annoying. This is how... I know stuff like this is kind of normal for heroes, but I didn't think Dad was really serious, and it could even happen in school. With soon Ida saying, like I said, Ro, you're perfect. With Izuku saying, yeah, whatever. I'll catch you guys back in the classroom. I lost my appetite. After getting back into the classroom, soon Aizawa began explaining the situation, as soon he's saying, starting tomorrow, we're going to be doing hero training at an off-campus facility. Not only that, you can choose to wear your hero costumes or your gym costumes. Just be aware that you haven't completely gotten used to your hero costumes yet, so it might be best if you wear your gym uniforms. With that, everybody just decides to wear their hero costumes. The next day, everybody is prepared to go to the off-campus facility. With soon Izuku getting a look, just actually yawning, as Ochako saying, hey Deku, didn't get much sleep? Saying, no, I got some sleep. It's just that, I'm just so annoyed, especially with my life being kind of stressful right now. And saying, what's going on? I mean, I know being the son of a hero can't be easy. Is saying, you have no idea. After saying this, he soon looks at Shoto. And Shoto looks at Izuku and just got on the bus. With that, Izuku gets on the bus as well. On the bus right there, everybody began talking about their quirks, making comments on how famous they would all be based on their personalities and quirks alone. with soon everyone began saying that Izuku and most likely Shoto would have the best chance of becoming top pros due to their parents after all. With Izuku saying, "Fat chance. Just because I'm the son of the number 3 hero doesn't mean I'm going to get a top spot and become pretty popular with everybody else." And with soon, it could even be the same with Todoroki as well. Personality and quirk appeal is what most people actually care about nowadays. After hearing this comment, everybody was kind of confused and kind of worried. But soon Izuku saying, "But like I care about stuff like that. All I care about is helping people, saving lives, and protecting the innocent. That's all that freaking matters. I could care less if I'm popular or not." With soon see you saying, "Wow, I didn't expect that from you, bro." But I guess you can't expect everything from from rumors. As Izuku saying, "Let me guess, you heard about rumors of the tabloids about me?" Saying, "You got on the money." Try not to look at stuff like that, Asui. Saying, "Call me Sue, and I probably won't ribbit." With soon, they finally arrive at the off-campus facility. With that, everybody begins getting off the bus, and soon they see the space hero 13, with Izuku wanting to geek out at the rescue hero in front of him, as he even noticed that Ochako looked like she was about to geek out too, as she explained that 13 is like her favorite hero after all, so she can't help but feeling kind of starstruck. With Izuku saying, "Oh, I know how that feels, all too well." With soon she began explaining that the USJ, otherwise known as the Unforeseen Simulation Joint, will help them improve their skills in rescue situations, mostly disaster rescue situations. With soon also began explaining that quirks can be used to help people, but they also could be used to kill, like for her quirk, for example. After hearing this, Izuku also began thinking about his quirk as well, as if he used it in a more deadly fashion, there's a chance that he could kill tons of people and villains as well. As soon his head begins hurting, as soon Bakyo's saying, "Yo, you okay, Deku?" Saying, "Yeah, fine. Just my head is basically aching right now. I don't know why." And saying, should have got some better sleep. I said I got some sleep, damn it. With soon a portal begins opening nearing the entrance of the USJ, as tons of people begin coming out. And last but not least, a man with hands and a big dude with a beak mouth with dark skin. As soon Kirishima says, "Hey, I thought we were doing rescue training. Are we doing battle training again?" But soon, as I was saying, "Everybody get back. This is not a training simulation anymore. Those are actual villains." With Izuku saying, "You've got to be shitting me." And that's it. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please tell me what you guys think in the comments below. I'd love to read them. Also, like and subscribe, which really helps out the channel a lot. Also, check out my Discord and my gaming channel. Links will be in the description below if you feel like it. At any rate, this is Mooky, signing out. Later, guys.
Hi everyone, this is White Fox. If you liked Leon's video, click the video on the left to see the most recent one. And if you want to see more of this, click the subscribe button and notification bell. And check out his playlists. If you still haven't subscribed, do so in the center. With that said, I hope to see you again on my love's channel. Bye!